This is GARIS Essays, that is 2 3-page opinion pieces on topics such as species dominance, the global state, politics, femtotech, religion, society and education. Written by and read aloud by Prof. Dr. Hugo de Garis. This is essay number 49, entitled The Paper War. FIMmers versus Pluddites, that is, Free Information Movement members versus paper Luddites. Bankrupting the Pluddites to give everyone a $1 million education, by Prof. Dr. Hugo de Garis. Email profhugodegaris@yahoo.com. Website profhugodegaris.wordpress.com. Ad-libbing, I'm now reading aloud the pages of a PowerPoint presentation, not from a Word document. So I'm just reading out the pages as I flip them by. It may take you a moment to get into the content of this PowerPoint. You may not see the point at first, but that will become clear. Okay, to the PowerPoint. Guten Tag, mein Name ist Fritz, which is German for good day, my name is Fritz. I'm a scribe, copying holy works from ancient parchment texts to new ones. I work in the court of the king and am a member of the Guild of Scribes. The king gave our guild the exclusive right to copy these texts so that amateurs cannot make bad, cheap copies. I sell my copies at high prices and can afford nice furs. But lately we scribes have a new problem. Those damn printers! Last year some people brought in a printing press from a foreign city and started printing books. These printed books cost 100 times less than the books we scribes copy by hand. Now the riff-raff merchants can afford to buy books. Can you imagine merchants having books? Even the monasteries are starting to buy these printed books. We scribes are now feeling very worried. Our livelihood is threatened. We have petitioned the king to arrest these printers. They are criminals, infringing on our right to copy. Hi, I'm Hugo. I'm an archer and after retirement careerer. My new career is being a globicator, that's a global educator. I'm helping educate the planet for free. I make YouTube lecture course videos in PhD level pure math, math physics and computer theory. Lately I've been making an e-library in my 4 fields of interest: A. Pure math, B. Math physics, C. Computer theory, D. Philosophy. You can see the results on my website, profhugodegaris.wordpress.com. Free profs and free worldwide education. A free prof is someone like me who makes YouTube video lecture courses and e-libraries, that's electronic libraries, for free to help educate the world. Soon everyone will have internet cell phones and can watch these free lectures, thus educating themselves for free. I'm hoping that what I'm doing will inspire others, especially free profs who are retired and have the time to make e-libraries and YouTube lecture course videos. If there are thousands of free profs in the near future, all specialties can be covered, so the world can be educated for free. One of the greatest social revolutions of the 21st century, with huge impact. These are the tabs on my website: Home, Books, Media, Interviews, Essays, SO Videos, Resume CV, Artificial Brains, CABA, Artilect Polls, Globa State, Femtotech, Sippy, Masculism, Sageism, Multis and Monos, Culture Bashing, Paper Albatrosses, Scholar Tech, Photos, de Garis MPC, Math Physics Comp, free graduate level YouTube lecture courses, de Garis MPC PBE, Math Physics Comp, Phil, Bio, etc., PhD, refs/links. When you click on the last of these tabs, you get de Garis MPC PBE, Math Phys Comp Phil, bio, etc. PhD, ref/links, how to use GARIS/MPC-PBE. Click on GARIS MPC-PBE. You'll then see a list of 6 topics: math, physics, computing, philosophy, brain, etc. Click on the link of one of these 6 topics. You'll then see a list of subtopics. For example, for math, abstract algebra, algebraic geometry, algebraic topology, etc. in alphabetical order. Click on the subtopic you want. You'll then be shown an alphabetical list by first author of paper, media and book references on that subtopic. Most papers will have a link to Google Drive or to Google Scholar, indicated by GS Scholar, or to arxiv.org. Many of the books will have a link to Amazon.com. Note, most of these links I have yet to insert. A lot of work, but they are going up rapidly now. The GARIS MPC-PBE topics list: math, that's pure mathematics, with link; physics, mathematical physics, with link; computing, computer theory, with link; philosophy, mostly Western, with link; brain, brain theory, cognitive neuroscience, consciousness, neuroscience, with link, etc. Anthropology, anti-Goyism, Chomsky, Fed Reserve scam, psychology, very short introduction, etc. with link. The GARIS MPC-PBE PhD references math topics list: A. Abstract algebra, applications, with link; abstract algebra basic, with link; abstract algebra course, with link; abstract algebra, etc. with link; abstract algebra history, with link; abstract algebra lectures, with link; abstract algebra linear algebra, with link; algebras associative, with link; algebras Barnard, with link; algebras Clifford, with link; algebras commutative, with link; algebras enveloping, with link; algebras etc. with link; algebras general, with link; algebras geometric, with link; algebras Hecker, with link; algebras Hopf, with link; algebras Jordan, with link; algebras Katzmoody, with link. Hundreds of categories. The GARIS MPC-PBE PhD references computing topics list: artificial intelligence, with link; brain model, with link; cognitive science, with link; computer science, with link; data mining, with link; genetic algorithms, with link; machine learning, native neural networks, with link; quantum computation, with link; theory computation, with link; Turing machines, with link. Cognitive science: e-format from email.com, paper format from amazon.com. Papers on cognitive science. And then there's a whole list. I won't go, it gets too tedious. But I'll give you a few just for a taste. Author Byrne, B-Y-R-N-E, Evolution of Primate Recognition, but there's no link. Fodor and Pilishin, chapter 36, connection, also no, there we go. Jordan-Laird, mental models in, oh god, I'll get one where there's explicitly a link. Kuhn, why information science needs cognitive semantics, with free link. Lawson, towards a cognitive science of religion, with free link. Norman, 12 issues for cognitive science, no link. Pepperberg, cognition and commutative abilities for grey parrots, with free link, etc. So in other words, lots of references to books and research papers with links. Often to full content links. That's a critical point, increasingly. Note, with books the problem is far worse. Virtually all of them are marked unfree, that is copyrighted. Now, in 2017, ad-libbing now, I estimate about a half or so of the books now have links to full content. So that's a revolution made possible by Google. Thank you, Google. The knowledge in these books is copyrighted and hence is inaccessible. The Pluddites have imprisoned knowledge. Imagine that there were no copyrights. The job of the Globocators would then be much easier. The quality of the education given to the world would be hugely greater and free. Hence the paper war between the A. FIMmers, that's Free Information Movement members, and the B. Pluddites, that's Paper Luddites. Pluddites are publishers of copyrighted paper journal articles and copyrighted paper academic books. The FIMmers and the Pluddites are mutual enemies. Why do the Pluddites hate the FIMmers? Pluddites see FIMmers as thieves, stealing the content of their paper journal articles and paper books. Pluddites invest a lot of money in creating their paper products. Pluddites want a financial return on their investment. Therefore, Pluddites use the law to prosecute infringers of copyright and fine them or send them to jail. Lately, there are so many FIMmers breaking copyright that Pluddites have become paranoid, fearing their livelihoods are being destroyed, and are lashing out with excessive fines. Sound familiar? Okay, go back to the beginning of this essay, to the scribe. Why do the FIMmers hate the Pluddites? FIMmers want information to be free, so that the world can be educated for free, with huge consequences for the planet. For example, A. Free education on the internet in a world where everyone will soon have internet cell phones, so smartphones, will create a worldwide educated middle class. B. It's always the middle class that pushes for democracy in dictatorships. There are 130 democracies amongst the 190 plus countries, of which 100 made the switch from one-party dictatorships to multi-party democracies in the past 50 years, in the past half century. C. Advanced democracies do not go to war with each other. Therefore, free education is needed to create a war-free world. FIMmers hate Pluddites for several reasons. A. Pluddites as extorters. Pluddites say to FIMmers, if you want to see the contents of our paper books and journals, you have to buy them. FIMmers say to Pluddites, we now live in an internet era. Your traditional role of packaging and distributing information in paper format is now redundant. The internet does this for free, so you Pluddites should go bankrupt and be placed in a museum. You are paper Luddites. B. Pluddites as knowledge jailers, imprisoning knowledge. By placing a copyright on papered knowledge, that knowledge is made unfree and inaccessible to most of the world. C. Pluddites keep the world ignorant. Globicators cannot offer free and substantial education to the world because of the Pluddites. D. Pluddites keep the world at war. Reverse the previous logic. There's no worldwide free quality education due to the Pluddite copyrights, so no worldwide educated middle class exists. So we don't have a worldwide educated middle class to push for worldwide democracy, that is, to de-dictate. So we don't have a fully democratic world, so dictatorships survive, so wars continue, so we don't live in a war-free world, so indirectly the Pluddites keep the world at war. E. Pluddites as immoral criminals. FIMmers feel a moral obligation to bankrupt the Pluddites, so 2 billion hungry minds can become well educated and for free. Globicators particularly want this. FIMmers advise Pluddites to quit their dying immoral profession and do something that helps humanity rather than hinders it. How are the FIMmers bankrupting the Pluddites? The FIMmers' main weapons in the paper war are A. Scanners, costing about $100. B. File sharing sites, for example microtorrent.com, emule.com, etc. Ad-libbing now, I can now add a third one. That's companies like Google, which is now providing millions of links to full content books. That's the major tool. FIMmers, in their millions, are converting paper academic journals and paper academic books into that's electronic, files, using their scanners and uploading the results to file-sharing sites on the internet. Millions of users then download these files for free, hugely benefiting their education. By getting their education for free, they don't buy paper journal articles nor paper academic books, so the Pluddites go bankrupt. Pluddite pimps. Pluddites are not the only problem for the FIMmers. The other problem group are the Pluddite pimps, that is, academics who send their manuscripts to Pluddites for publication instead of publishing them themselves for free. Pluddite pimps feed work to the Pluddites, the way pimps send customers to prostitutes. Academics need to be published by high-quality publishers so they can record this on their resumes to improve their promotion chances at their universities. Publish or perish. So a new kind of publisher is needed. FAPs, F-A-P-S, Free Academic Publishers. There are already FAP academic journals, usually called free access journals. Some of them already have high impact factors, that is, are frequently cited. But academic book FAPs barely exist. Academics need to create book FAPs and then publish with them. There will need to be high quality FAPs, middle of the road FAPs, and crap FAPs. FIMmer academics can then accuse their colleagues who publish with Pluddites of being Pluddite pimps, that is, betraying the cause of worldwide free education and a war-free world. Pluddite brothels. Even if most professors are FIMmers, there remains a problem if their universities are Pluddite brothels, that is, universities which judge the publication records of their professors according to prestige-ranked Pluddite publishers, that is, not FAPs. FIMmer professors will need to put moral pressure on their universities, Pluddite brothels, to phase out Pluddite publishers and replace them with FAPs on their university's prestige-ranked publishers' lists. Professors will be busy doing the following: A. Converting themselves from Pluddite pimps to FIMmers. B. Establishing FAPs run by academics to make them free. C. Moral pressuring their universities against being Pluddite brothels. 2 billion hungry minds. There are about 2 billion people on the planet who could benefit hugely from a high-quality university-level education. Do the cost-benefit analysis. Livelihood loss for Pluddites, hundreds of thousands of people, versus huge gains for the 2 billion. Free profs, especially retired profs, have the time to make A. YouTube lecture course videos and B. e-libraries, electronic libraries, with links to journal articles and academic books, and especially to Google's full content books, which is a lot of work I still have yet to do. Within 5 to 10 years, these 2 billion people will push the Pluddites out of business. They will demand free, high-level, high-quality education as a right that will utterly crush the hated Pluddites. Their huge numbers will make them a force of nature that is unstoppable. Globicators are dangerous people. They will destroy at least 4 major traditional institutions. A. Universities. University lectures are going online. Why should parents pay $50,000 a year for a Harvard education when world-class, rockstar, free professors give their lectures for free on the internet? Many universities will go bankrupt after losing their fee base. Grading centres will spring up to grade homeworks and exams. B. Paper libraries. Why go to a library when you can access all that you need online? C. Paper academic publishers, Pluddites. One of the main aims of the FIMmers is to bankrupt the Pluddites. D. Dictatorships. Creating a worldwide educated middle class will de-dictate the world, that is, bring down the last dictatorships on the planet. Thus the Globicators are ambitious. Politics will be changed. Near-future politicians will be strongly motivated to promote free globication because they will be pushed by the 2 billion hungry minds. Globication can pull poor peasants out of their economic shithole. That's it. Cheers. Prof. Dr. Hugo de Garis. Email profhugodegaris@yahoo.com. Website profhugodegaris.wordpress.com. YouTube channel name Hugo de Garis.